Hey guys, what's up? Back again, Fresh as Fit, trying to stay as fresh as we are fit. Today, instead of some fashion stuff, I'm going to be talking about kind of, look on this channel. I don't know if you're new to this channel or whatever, but we do a lot of fitness, lifestyle stuff, workouts, exercises. I want to start doing more sneaker reviews and kind of workout gear, fit, it's just staying as fresh as I am fit. So I'm just sitting here thinking about some stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about, and luckily, I saved my calories, so I didn't have my protein bar this morning. Suffered throughout the day a little bit, took out a couple little extra carbs here and there so I could have this guy as a treat, some Halo Top chocolate. And I even had enough calories left over to throw in some Heath Bar and some Reese's Pieces. So if you haven't tried Halo Top, man, go get some. It's so good. 240 calories for this. Macros are 2 grams fat, 11 carbohydrate, and 6 grams of protein per serving, and there's 4. So per container, you get 24 grams of protein. It's basically like a protein bar masked as a cup of ice cream. It's crazy. So anyways, as much as I hate to leave this here, I'm gonna talk to you guys real quick. Got my Mio water. Powerade Zero is sold out at my Walmart. There's literally zero Powerade Zero Powerade Zero at my Walmart. People are like cutting, they're 0 calorie. It's summertime, so everybody's like, I gotta watch my weight. But yeah, gone. So I reached in the very, very back and grabbed the last fruit punch big one that was beat up. I was thinking about what type of videos I could do to start off. And one of the big questions I get is, how do you get your abs to look like that? And at first I was like, well, I'm born with these abs, so there's not a way I can change the way they look. But then I understood what they were talking about. They're talking about why do my abs look 3D? Bigger and blockier and fuller. And to me, I've been doing this for so long that I didn't even think, I thought everybody knew this, but then I remembered back to when I was a kid. When I started working out and stuff, I was kind of like everybody else in the world. I can do the ab roller, or I can just sit down and do 1,000 crunches a night or something like that. And I'm gonna magically have these, Arnold Schwarzenegger 6-pack, shredded abs or whatever. And, looking back at it, it was a great, core building, scenario as a kid, but it's never gonna get you those big, blocky, kind of physique style, 3D blocky abs. And the reason is because you're not progressively muscle overloading with weight. If I sit there and I do body weight exercises, you will get a little stronger and you will gain a little bit of muscle, but it's not progressive overload. I can't keep adding weight. I'm not getting fatter every day, so I'm not getting heavier every day. And the muscle is going to, stay at one point, because why do I need to get stronger? I'm the same weight. So over the past, 5, 10, 7 years, I've been doing this, and I'm pretty strong now. I can do straight leg raises with 20-pound weight. I can do knee raises pretty consistently. 3 sets of 15 with a 50-pound dumbbell between my legs. I use plates for crunches, 45-pound plates for crunches, torso twists, all that type of stuff. Rope crunches, which I didn't get a video of this time, but rope crunches, I can do the whole stack of weight, and then we add another 25 or 45 on top. So we've really worked on building our abs and the strength, and just like any muscle group, your chest, your back, your shoulders, your muscles, anywhere, you have to progressively overload them and keep track of your weight and increase your weight over time to get them to be bigger and bulkier. Now that being said, there's 2 things you need to remember. Yeah, abs are made in the gym, but they're revealed in the kitchen. And if you're not dedicated enough to have a diet down, then you're never gonna see those abs. But over time, the bigger they get, the easier it will be to show them, because they are more 3D. So if you're a really flat-abbed person, you'd have to be super skinny before you see any type of lines anywhere. But if you've been working them out muscly, progressively overloading them, increasing the weight, muscle hypertrophy, then it's gonna be a lot easier for you to see those. So it does a bonus in that way too, and plus your core strength increases, and increase your lifts for squats and deadlifts and everything else. Definitely, if you've never done it before, you need to start lifting abs and treating them like any other muscle group. Use your weight. Now, you're not going to be able to use weight on a lot of these starting out, like the high knees and the straight leg lifts and, you know, toes to bar up top, hanging stuff, you know, but you will eventually, and they're going to get bigger and bigger and stronger, and they're going to look that. Eventually they'll get that 3D physique style look. So I went ahead, you know, I've got the Gorilla Pod, I've got the iPhone mount. I've really been working on trying to figure out some videos for you guys, and I thought this one was a great, easy one to start. So I went ahead and went to the gym, and we went over some different exercises. I did them myself, I videotaped them myself, so obviously no crazy edits or anything like that, but I just want to give you some raw footage and talk to you guys while I'm doing them. Yeah, we'll just get into that. It's going to be a really simple, easy video this time. I just want to give you guys some knowledge this week. I'm really busy, swamped with life, and I'm not going to have much time to do anything else. I really wanted to make sure I got this out before the weekend because I knew if I waited till the weekend, it's not going to happen. So hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys kind of think a little differently now about your abs. Here's to some big blocky abs this summer, getting that 3D look and staying shredded. So, all right, let's hop into it.
All right, so getting in here to first. So whenever I do an ab exercise, and I want to go heavy first. So these are some of my favorite ab building exercises here. And what I want to do here is I want to make sure that I'm lifting heavy weight with strict form, slow, steady. Now I breathe out. One of the biggest things about abs is you need to breathe out all your air, and you really need to squeeze at the top of each rep. So you'll see I'm squeezing. I normally try and pause 1 or 2 seconds, and then I'll go down slow, controlled, not swinging everywhere. This is the hanging knee raise. Normally hold a dumbbell. This was a 50-pound dumbbell. So that just kind of gets me warmed up, gets me started. Now I'm moving straight into a very, very simple weighted exercise. This is kind of like the decline bench crunch. So you'll notice I'm not kind of just coming up and curling my body. I'm keeping my upper body straight, and I'm trying to almost put my pecs to the sky and touch the ceiling with my chest. And once again, breathing out, holding the weight at my chest so I have that leverage and that ab stress and strain. This is a great workout to do. 10 to 15 reps, 3 sets. Guy comes up in my grill, I'm like, what are you doing? And but you got to keep on keeping on. So anyways, next, you probably have one of these machines. You can do the same concept with the rope that you see when you're on your knees on the ground, you're pulling the rope. Same concept, but this is a sitting version. So once again, really make sure you kind of push down, breathe out all your air, and squeeze. So you'll see I do 5 to 10 straight. I'll do 5 to the right side. I'm leaning right here. This gets my obliques. Now I'm leaning left on the other side. And then I'll finish off with kind of a burnout 5 to 10 straight. And this is a pretty heavy weight. I mean, this is not like little kitty weight here. This is like, I mean, it's definitely burning. It is killing you. It's not like you have to do 100 reps for these to work. So now I'm kind of gassed already. I've done, 3 to 5 sets of each of those. And then I'll go into a Mason twist here on a decline bench. And this is with a 45-pound plate. Basically, you're going to be really sore by this time, so it's only going to take 15 to 20. And do 3 sets of these, 3 to 5. I mean, it just depends. You can pick any of these weights, but I would recommend 3 of these exercises 3 to 5 times and set-wise. And then do that 2 to 3 times a week. And you'll really start seeing some results. So this is what I like to kind of finish them up with. And these are brutal if you've never done them before. You can do them with weights if you're fresher. This was at the end of my workout, so I did not have enough strength to do the weights. And normally you want to try and keep your legs as straight as possible, but you can see my legs are pretty bent and I'm having a little bit of a hard time here. And that's just because of how sore my abs are at this point and just weak. So yeah, there you go, guys.
So there you guys go. Went over a couple videos. I really hope you guys got something out of it. Feel free to give me a like, subscribe, comment, follow me. Instagram link will be in the description. You can follow me on Instagram, check out my photos and stuff. Just, thanks for being around. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it. So we'll see you guys later next time. Bye.